What is up, guys? My name is Ari, and in this video we're going to be having a look at Bitcoin on the daily, Bitcoin on the weekly. We're also going to be having a look at the US dollar index on a weekly time frame, and we're going to be having a look and starting off with the fear or greed index. And the reason why I said in this thumbnail that 99.9% might lose unless you guys stick till the end of this video is because of this. The fear or greed index is currently sitting at the 50 right now, 50 level. Yesterday we were neutral, today we're neutral. Last week, sorry, we were a little bit in the fear, and pretty much last month we were in the greed meter. So right now Bitcoin doesn't really know where to go. Institutions doesn't know where it's gonna go. Retails don't know where it's gonna go. We could see right here that we are making lower highs, and you could see right here that if I zoom in on this chart right here, Bitcoin doesn't really know what the next big move is. We keep on having this fake out, we keep on consolidating. We could see right here that the stochastic RSI are looking extremely overbought, and it seems like buyers, whales, institutions, retails are losing momentum right here. So yes, we did have momentum, and we're kind of we keep on having these fake outs, these pumps, these nice ugly wicks to the top side, and Bitcoin doesn't really know what to do next. And the big question is, are we gonna break this local high right here, pretty much make a higher high? Because right now, if we come down, this is going to be a higher low, and this question mark is actually going to flip into a higher low. So whatever happens on the daily time frame, this is going to be a lower high. And if this does become a lower high, guess what, guys? You might see a massive break to the downside. Yes, that could be a 20% dump, and Bitcoin could and will remain in this crazy parallel channel that we are currently sitting on. Now, if we have a look at another time frame, which is the weekly time frame, we know historically every time frame tells a different story, and this is why things could get a little bit confused. And personally, I will not be taking a trade unless this happens. One, if we make a move and break the lower high pattern, then that's going to be a good confirmation for a long. Number two, if Bitcoin breaks above this level right here, this is a resistance level. Yes, a resistance level on the weekly time frame that Bitcoin has not broken since the 20th of May 2024. So not only are we making lower highs, but we're also in a downtrend. Yes, this is a downtrend right here on the weekly time frame. If Bitcoin manages to break above the weekly time frame right here and break this resistance and close above it on the weekly time frame, or even on the daily time frame, whichever comes first, that could be a good confirmation for a long right here. Now, another thing that I do want to talk about, guys, is the regular RSI. The last time Bitcoin saw this move was actually on October, and this is when Bitcoin pretty much went all the way from $25,000 to $74,000, and that created a 190% pump. Now, if I actually take this and I do 190%, whoa, you guys can see, I mean, it goes above, it goes way above that. So can we see Bitcoin actually go to $181,000? Maybe not, but we could see right here the last time Bitcoin flipped above this level right here, which was the moving average on the RSI, Bitcoin pretty much pumped, and we're seeing that indicator popping up again. Now, of course, guys, don't get confused. On the daily time frame, we are seeing Bitcoin being a little bit overbought on the stochastic RSI. It looks like Bitcoin does want to come back down, but that does not mean that this indicator right here is just ruled out. Remember, guys, a weekly candle is 7 days. Regular candle is 24 hours. It's 24-hour candle. So this is obviously very bullish on Bitcoin, and we're gonna have to see what the next big move is, obviously. So we could see right here that the Bitcoin dominance is looking pretty strong. I mean, something that I want to talk about that a lot of people aren't really talking about is the Bitcoin dominance. I mean, the amount of money flowing into the Bitcoin right now, into Bitcoin overall, is pretty darn high, and the Bitcoin dominance keeps on staying strong. It keeps on staying steady, and it seems like it is not stopping anytime soon. If we have a look on the daily time frame, yes, it looks like the Bitcoin dominance does want to come down. It looks like an altcoin season could be imminent, but that does not necessarily mean that if an altcoin season comes, that doesn't mean necessarily that the Bitcoin price will pretty much go down. So that just means that more money will be flowing into Bitcoin, and Bitcoin might see massive consolidation after the big pump. So pretty much that's what's happening right now. Bitcoin currently up 0.1%, nothing too crazy, obviously. Still making lower highs. If we have a look right here at the Dixie US dollar index, historically we know that when the US dollar index pretty much comes down, that's pretty much when Bitcoin pops to the moon. So we could see right here, this was on October. This is pretty much when Bitcoin started to pump on October, and what happened after that? Bitcoin, the US dollar index came down, Bitcoin went up, and pretty much that's about it. We did see a nice little top, and the US dollar index is coming down. Now, what to look for this week? Can the US dollar index pretty much crack this resistance or support, sorry, I should say, and pretty much come down below $100, causing a massive rally into Bitcoin? Yes, I think it could happen. We're gonna have to see what happens here. We know that the US Federal Reserve did lower interest rate last week, so we're gonna have to see what happens the next couple of weeks from here, or until the next federal decision, which is supposed to be around November. And that's about it. So like I said, guys, fear of greed index is looking at 50. I would wait for confirmation either on the daily or on the weekly before literally taking any moves, because we could see a pop right here for Bitcoin, or we could see a massive dump. So, a lot of people might go long, a lot of people might go short, people will gamble, but guess what? There's only one side that will win, and we could actually see a bunch of fake outs like we saw on the daily time frame. So if I actually take out on the daily time frame, we actually saw multiple fake outs. Okay, so we saw a move, look at that, 3.61%. We saw a fake out to the upside, which was, I believe, 1.5%, 1.7%, and we saw a fake out to the downside, which was 1.6%. So we're seeing a fake out both sides, and obviously things are looking ugly. But like I said, guys, it looks like Bitcoin is getting weak. It looks like maybe we could potentially at least come back down to $60,000, retest this level right here. Sorry, this level right here before continuing to the upside. My name's Ari. If you guys do like this video, of course, don't forget to smash that subscribe button, leave a like, and I will see you guys in my next video tomorrow.